Hi, this is Josh Wright, Business Development Manager here at Moehn Auto Group in Jackson, Michigan. Thank you so much for your interest in this 2011 Chevy Malibu LTZ. This vehicle has about 120,000 miles on it. Was traded in from one of our customers as a daily driver. Has not been ran through service. It's part of our wholesale to the public program. So we do recommend that you bring somebody in that's mechanically inclined that can take a look at it to make sure it's going to be a good fit for you and your family. However, I wanted to do this video just to disclose and kind of show you the vehicle, make sure it's something you would consider coming out and looking at. So we'll start off here in the front. Really nice color on this vehicle. It's got kind of like a brownish gray metallic color. It does have some damage here to the front passenger side on the front bumper cover, but doesn't affect the drivability or anything like that. Aside from that, the front end is in great shape. Real nice chrome grille that comes standard with the LTZ. Not a lot of hazing on these headlamps. Those are nice and clear. It does have fog lamps on the vehicle as well. Moving on to the tires, this does have on the LTZ an 18-inch aluminum alloy wheel. There is a little bit of corrosion, pretty common on most of these aluminum alloys. That is the downside to them being lighter. They do have a little bit of corrosion. Quite a bit of tread depth left. I don't know exactly how much, but definitely nothing you'd have to worry about right away. A little bit of a door ding here on the passenger side, but a couple other minor scratches. But other than that, passenger side seems to be in pretty good condition. Moving on to the interior. It is an LTZ, so lots of whistles and bells, so of course your power windows and locks. It does have the premium Bose audio system. This is a black leather interior. Black leather does show a little bit of wear. You do have some signs where you can tell somebody sat, probably I'd give it like a, 6 out of 10 or so. I mean, there's no huge rips, stains, or tears or anything like that that's too noticeable. Just tell it it's been used. You do have the original factory guide and everything like that, so the user manual is included in the vehicle. Heated leather seats as well as a power seat on the passenger side, so that's a nice option to have. Moving on to the back seat, leather is actually in better shape here in the back two seats. That's pretty common just because most people use the driver and passenger seat, but all in all in pretty good condition. You got a couple cup holders. Part of the LTZ packages, you do get this, which is like an AC outlet, 150 watts max. Same thing that you have basically at home. Just want to limit how much power you use, of course. Rear quarter panel is in good shape. Tread depth is about the same, actually probably a little bit more tread on the rear tires versus the front, so a good rotation would take care of that. You got a couple scrapes here on the rear bumper cover as well. A little bit of damage there. Moving on to the trunk here. So you got lots of storage space here. Got a real nice Malibu embroidered cargo mat. Underneath here is going to be the spare tire and the jack and everything, so that is included. Trunk deck is in pretty good shape. Moving on to the driver's side. Probably the most significant body cosmetic issue is this right here. Depending on your circumstance, this is something that I think could be prevented from spreading further. And is at a good point where you could pretty easily have a body shop, or if you know somebody that does that kind of work, sand that down a little bit and prevent that from spreading even more. Door sills are in good shape. Driver's door is in good shape. A couple of small door dings there, but nothing significant. Moving on to the driver's side here. Of course, you have your power windows, your power locks, your power mirrors. That's pretty expected. Your trunk release there. You do have a power driver's seat that's heated. We do have, it's pretty common on the driver's side, of course, going to be the most used. A little bit of tearing here. Doesn't really affect the seat too much. Not too significant. They do make patch kits actually that are fairly cost effective that you could temporarily patch that, or just prevent it from spreading a little further. Go ahead and turn the vehicle on here. I do know that it has a tire pressure monitoring sensor error. That's pretty common in these GM vehicles. Actually, a lot of other vehicles have this issue. Those tire pressure sensors are, you know, anywhere from $100 to $200 as a dealership that we would have to use. It doesn't affect the drivability or anything like that. It just kind of creates an annoying light. But those are easily replaced if you know somebody that does it. They can do it with, you know, aftermarket parts, or, you know, just a little more cost effective. But us as a dealership, it's just we couldn't put the money in to repair that. You do have cruise control. All of the options are located right here. This vehicle does have Bluetooth to make calls and take calls. You can also control the volume and change the source right here on the steering wheel as well. This does have an AM, FM, XM radio. You're going to see like this kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't, hard to describe. It's like it's fluttering or something like that. That's not really what's happening. That's just because of the way that the video processes it. You do have a CD player here, and you also have an auxiliary port as well as a USB port to hook your cell phone up there and to actually play music that way as well. So it does have Bluetooth capability, but not for music, just making phone calls and taking phone calls. It does have a digital HVAC, so basically you just set the temperature to whatever temperature that you want. It'll automatically heat according to that as well. So AC is blowing pretty cold. Nothing you have to worry about, so that does work, it looks like still. Parking, drive. Then the M is for manual mode. If you wanted to use that, you can actually manually shift through the gears using the plus and minus there. Nice little cup holder, and then little storage cubby space here as well. So vehicle does have a remote start that's included as well. So the vehicle is still currently available. The reason that I'm doing this video is because we've had several people showing some interest. So if you're interested in this vehicle, please give us a call and set up an appointment ahead of time. My direct line here is 517-841-7689. 517-841-7689. Again, it's Josh Wright with Art Main. Thank you.